Hi guys, this is going to be your forecast for the week for the sign of Aquarius. I've already shuffled the cards and dealt them face down. We're going to flip them over and see what's going on for your week. First card, I have the Six of Swords. Not great. This is a difficult transition, traditionally. It's coupled with the wall. Okay? So it's a difficult transition, but we're staying inside while we're going through it. We're going to keep going and come back to that. Usually a transition. So this is like something you're going through, but you're not necessarily physically moving to go through this transition. This is just an adjustment, a tough adjustment, but it's sort of like a personal adjustment or something you're doing in the home. Let's take a look and see what's going on. I have the Empress upside down. This is the negative space. I have the Empress upside down with the Bridge upside down. This is like there's no avenues for self-care. Maybe you need to see a doctor, and there's a waiting list. Maybe you need to see a hairdresser and they're closed. That sort of a thing. So there's no avenues for self-care here. Let's keep going. In the positive space, the Seven of Swords. I don't see how that could be positive, or at least in the opposite space as this. We have the Seven of Swords with the mind upside down. Oh, this is definitely lying to yourself, or what I really was getting more from this is it's like lying to yourself, but in the sense that's like rationalization, maybe? Rationalization. Let's keep going. We'll go back to clarify these positions. In the background, the Nine of Pentacles with honey. So, there is definitely a desire to enjoy the things that you like. You know the things that you like, and there's a desire to go out and enjoy them and do you, and like really indulge in the things that you like. And at the same time, I have this in the negative space where it's like, nope, there is no self-care because everything is closed. There's no, the bridge is down, right? The bridge is down. And the final card here, the Six of Cups upside down with the sword upside down. Nope. This is like, you ain't getting it. You're not getting it. You're not getting your honey. You're not getting your you're not getting to pamper yourself. You're not getting to take care of yourself. You're not getting to spend your money or to purchase things that you might need because you're stuck in this transition. Sounds a lot like you're quarantined. We're going to take a look. It could very well be that you're quarantined and you really need to get out and get your hair cut. Simple as that. But we're going to look at these positions. So let's start off with this difficult transition from home. What's this Six of Swords with the wall, please? What's the Six of Swords with the wall? Yeah, it's by yourself. It's like a personal thing. This isn't like a transition. This is definitely not like the picture, right? You are not going on this boat trip. It's not like a choppy waters there. This is a personal adjustment that you're doing on your own. Maybe it's just having to do with doing things on your own because you can't really get the self-care outside. Let's take a look. We're going to take a look at this, even though I'm really interested in this Seven of Swords, but let's do one thing at a time. So this is the bridge is down situation. It's like I can't go get the things I need to take care of myself, to look pretty, like the Empress. The Empress is upside down. I can't get my beauty products. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, you're kind of like watching from your tower. It's like you're alone in the tower. I'm getting like a very Rapunzel feel from this tower here. You're alone in the tower, and you're kind of like fending for yourself in a sense. So let's take a look at this Seven of Swords here with the brain. This is the deceitful self-talk. This is the negative self-talk where this is lying to yourself about something. Now I have Pisces. So this is confusion. So it's like not having... This is like being... having been wrong about a situation and telling yourself that you're right. fact, let me just draw this next card here. Yeah, it's kind of like, it's either like an ego thing or it's like now you can't really be wrong. I don't know what this has to do with this. Anything else about this? Tell me more about the Seven of Swords, please. Tell me more. Okay. Now I have the 2 upside down. Two upside down. Okay. Okay. So there may be some conflicts at home with a partner also as part of this. So that might be part of the transition. And it could very well be that your partner is the person that's going through this, where your partner is the person that needs to take care of themselves. And at the same time, maybe they don't. Maybe they're being a little bit dramatic or paranoid. Maybe they're misguided. Maybe they're being like a little bit, see, like in this perfect, this the idea I'm getting from this is kind of like, it's like one of those people who are maybe way too worried about picking up the virus, who's just quarantined themselves, you know. It's like that sort of thing. Like you've convinced yourself that you're going to get it if you like even talk to someone, sort of thing. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from this. And that's part of this difficult transition. But at the same time, you would love to be doing things for yourself here. Honey, with the 9 of Pentacles, you'd love to be doing things for yourself, but you're like, no. Or rather, it's either you or the environment. So let's see. Tell me more about, let's take a look now. Let's take a look now at this. This is indulging. This is definitely indulging, spending money on yourself, buying things, really indulging on the things you love, spending money. You want to spend some money. Or maybe, yeah, you want to do away with your money, Death. All right? And you want to repair whatever it is that you need to do with your situation. Like spend money, get your hair done, whatever it is. Okay. And yet you can't. And it's because of all this negative stuff. It's like, oh, I can't do that, I'll get the virus. So I can't do that. You know, it's too dangerous. It's too much of a risk. That's the kind of feel I'm getting here. Yeah. All right, so let me just take a quick look here at the 6 of Cups with the sword upside down. That is really not going for it, not giving and receiving anything. Not doing these things anymore. Oh, that card just decided to. This is about getting out there. This is about going out. Going out on the street. Going out on the street. Going out into the crowd. Too cautious. Too cautious here. Going out into the crowd. This is going out into the crowd, right? Mingling with the fish. Going out into the streets, mingling with the fish here. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. But that's what it's about. That's what these cards are about. And Taurus also describes it. In a sense, we're very cautious. We're taking it slow instead. So, Aquarius, I feel like you're being very cautious here. Maybe you're being too cautious because I have the 7 of Swords. That really is misleading yourself. So, you know, maybe you can get some of these things you want to do. And maybe all of your avenues aren't closed. You know, maybe the bridge isn't down everywhere. And yet you're still in this upside down Empress state. Let me get another advice card because I feel like I feel like there's an element of paranoia. If this is with regards to the virus, is an element of paranoia, or if this is it's just negative self, like I can't do this. But actually, if you look closely enough, you can do it. It's just not as easy as it normally is, or the normal avenues aren't there. So the bridge makes things easier. When the bridge isn't there, you have to find another way around, right? that's where we're at. So give me one more tarot card, one more oracle card, and we'll see if we can get some advice for you, Aquariuses, next week. Any advice here for my Aquariuses for next week with regards to the last message or a new message? Any advice for my Aquariuses? Okay. All right, so I do have the Page of Cups. This is reach out. I feel like you're very, you're walled in, right? The first card or the second card I got was the wall. You're walled in. This is definitely like reach out or accept an offer from someone who's reached out to you. Anything else? Let's get the Oracle card. Anything else? Yeah, do it. Blow it up. This is Jupiter it's like good fortune, but also more. So it's like this is certainly like more offers, accepting more offers, doing more things, seeing more people. And this is the card that's on the bottom is the mouth. So what did I say? Talking to people. So I feel like you're holding yourself back, Aquarius, because you feel like the bridge is down and it actually is just a matter of walking around, okay? And in a way, you've deceived yourself into thinking that you can't do some of these things you can do. So I hope that helps, and I hope you have a great week, Aquarius. I will see you next time, and if you like this video, please click like and subscribe. Take care.